narratives around, you know, the continent being just about poverty, there's nothing here, hungry babies, disease, and all of that is problematic. And for the most part, it's driven by non-African media, but I think African media also doesn't, particularly news media, I think is not doing enough in being able to tell a more complete story of the African continent. There's some exciting things that are happening: innovation, development, creativity. We have, I think, some of the most creative people that are here on the continent, and that story should be told. However, as a hard news journalist and trained in that way as well, the story of accountability is important. The story of infrastructure being not taken care of, not maintained, dilapidating, being dilapidated, poor leadership. All of that is important.
It's largely a reflection of how news decisions about Africa are made. Really, it lives up to the cliche that if it bleeds, it leads. And so as a result, we end up reading more about poverty, about disease, dying Africans, helpless Africans waiting for Western interventions. That is not a reflection of the continent. And not only that, there's data showing that audiences are fatigued with the bad news. I know I consume significantly less of traditional media than I did even 3-4 years ago, because I want more. I want content that better represents me, content that is more reflective also of the continent that I live in: progressive, contemporary, dynamic, creative, innovative.
This is, I think, being influenced by the mindset that bad news makes money for media houses to survive. But I feel like this is not the way to go. As journalists, we need to realize that we are being perceived as solutions to the problem that people are facing in our societies. So I feel like maybe the best way to go is to change our mindset. If we believe that bad news creates good news for us and for survival of our media organizations, I feel like we should try to look at that as being, we should try to consider ourselves being in that situation. How could I feel if someone is talking bad about me? And I feel like maybe it's high time that we try to focus on solution-based journalism.
The issue is still this one: to make sure that Africa itself reduces bad things that come from Africa. That is number one. Number two, how do we fund, how do we make media organizations that intend to go into that area to showcase the good things that come from Africa? Because it's not attractive. That's the point. It's not attractive. So the few ones that want to be doing that now, how are they going to maintain that editorial independence? That's a question that should elicit the attention of academics and professionals.
I think we need to change the narrative, and I have been becoming more like believing in solution-based journalism, and I think we need to cover like more a lot of initiatives and more of good news and more of achievements happening in Africa, and also activism and a lot of stuff. And I have been here in the conference and I saw a lot of projects to really push press freedom and stuff like that, and many organizations across the continent that they are doing a really great job, and I think we need to highlight this.